Content disclaimer: the views, comments, and opinions expressed by guest speakers or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teachers, scholarship, education, and research. For fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringed. Hey, this is King Simon. Remember, make sure you go to my website, kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com. That's kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com, or Linktree at King Simon the Numero Beta. Get all 4 of my books, and of course, that's the Numerovation for Mental Stability. Numbers are simple, people are complicated. Numbers are simple, children's health is important, and no promotion is bad promotion. Just spell my name right. Make sure you get them now on all my links. That's kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com. Go now.
All at once. Stepping off, rising block, first strike to the floating rib kidney. This is going to give you that effect. So even if the person is taller than you, for the most part, you cut them down to size because they're going to get that. The second strike is to the button. This is also, like I said, once again, to get the attention off of what it is that I'm trying to do. I'm opening up, wrist, shoulder, slide in, elbow, break the balance, knee up and out. Let's count that in numbers one more time.
Hey family, it's King Simon, the founder of Numerovation. Remember, if you want to book a session with me and get a Numerovation consultation, all you have to do is text me your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022. And if you want any of my books, go to Linktree/King Simon the Numerovator. That's King Simon the Numerovator. And your books are available on Amazon. Remember, I'm the El Numero Uno, the Numerovator himself. And if you want to book a session, all you have to do is text me. Make sure you get my books on Amazon. I love you. Peace. With the mathematics to do some great things. Why not work towards it? And it's not microwave. A lot of the young millennials out there think it's microwave. You didn't come out your mama's womb microwave. You didn't come out that fast. Yeah. It's always going to be a process. All the people you see on all the great people that you see singing and performing, they built up to that. And then somebody supported that, and then all of us supported that. When people watch Dave Chappelle, when people watch what Puffy did, what Tupac did, and all that kind of stuff, they all built up to that and put in that work. And now it's easier to reach the world, all 196,940,000 square miles of the planet. It's easy to reach the world now through social media, through Instagram, through TikTok. You go on TikTok and about 100,000 up there real quick. So you have the age of hockey, the age of Aquarius at your hand. And those that are under the sign of Aquarius and Leo, pay attention. That's right. We got a great show for you. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. We got a great show for you tonight. We have the one, the only Mama Ella coming in a few minutes. All right. Y'all gonna learn today. What's up, family? How you feeling, family? How you feeling? It's King Simon, your host with the most, your brother from another mother and father on today. Make sure you share and like. Of course, I just finished doing Lloyd Strayhorn's show, and I'm waiting for some family members to come. So please pardon me. I'm gonna keep on looking to the side to see if they're driving up. But I want to make sure that everybody's doing well. Y'all enjoying what's going on tonight. Thank y'all very much for toning in. Yes, we got Mama Ella coming in. We got the people coming in. And remember, if you want to contact Mama Ella, man, she is deep. If you want to get any of her products, you can go to www.samorisherbs.com. That's www.samorisherb.com. Also, she's a spiritual advisor, oracle, entrepreneur, and much more. And you can contact her via her business number at 646-780-9488. That's 780-9488. And don't forget about the 646. And remember, if you want to contact her via email, please hit her up via the email at samorishealing at gmail.com. That's Samore's Healing at gmail.com. Hit her up at IG at your_majesty13. And her Cash App is $Ella Samori. That's $Ella Samori. Happy to have her come on. How's everybody feeling today? Please share, like, thumb up. Come on, we want to build this algorithm because we got some spiritual lessons to drop on you. Remember, sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. So we're having a good time, and we're broadcasting live from the mountaintop, the Crystal Mountains of Stone Mountain. We're broadcasting live. Happy New Year. The Asiatic calendar today, to this day, would be in, it's because the Asiatic calendar goes with the 25 to 26,000 year calendar. And we would be in the year 15,109. That's right, 15,109 AC Asiatic calendar today. Give that a round of applause. Happy New Year. As of yesterday. As of yesterday, family. As of yesterday, we are in the tropical new year of 15,109. We are in the Asiatic calendar. So happy New Year. This would actually be, like I said, 15,109th year of the Asiatic calendar if you're going under the 25,000 year to 26,000 year calendar, according to the ancient Asiatic studies. Now, there's multiple calendars, family. You got the Kemetic calendar, you got the Dogon calendar, you got the Jewish calendar. This is the Asiatic calendar, all right? The original Asiatic family. So we got our guest coming up in 2 minutes. I see her in the background looking like she's ready to heat up the place, or she's going to feed the place. I don't know what she's doing. She's going to feed the place. You know, she's still breastfeeding. So I see you back there arguing. Who you talking to? So I know she got two babies on two breastesses. So big up to her. That's my girl. That's my girl. She's coming up in the next 2 minutes. And of course, again, make sure you support her website. There's her website, www.samoresherbs.com. We're going to show the website up here also. And remember, this is her contact business number, 646-780-9488. And don't forget, you can email her at samoreshealing@gmail.com. And of course, that's her IG at _majesty, your_majesty13. That's a powerful number, that 13. So you know how that works. And that Cash App, you got to spread love via Cash App at $Ella Samori. And you know, I'm happy to have this sister. I've known her for years, man. And yo, she's a special person, boy. Believe me, she's special. She's not yellow bus special, but she's special. So tonight's topic is health and spiritual insight of an oracle. Yes, that's what we're talking about. And also, we're still doing tributes. We're still doing donations to Drop Squad Kitchen. GoFundMe, please hit up the GoFundMe, share some love with her. They did make their point, but you know how these things are. Taxes and all the madness that they be taking out just out of GoFundMe alone is still offsetting. But the mentality and the vibes of everybody over there is doing much well. So big up to Abundance Child and the whole crew over there. And again, we got some special show coming up. In the next 1 minute, we're going to have our beautiful sister come in. You know, I'm going to bring her with a well-deserved round of applause. You know how we do. That's what we do, and that's how we do. And I keep on looking to the side because I'm waiting for some family members to drive up. So I might have her talk her thing while I get them situated and make sure they all right. You know, people traveling from out of town, you know, visiting the king. You know, I got a lot of grandchildren, a lot of children, you know, man, a lot of cousins, a lot of family. You know, when cousins start popping in or family members or, you know, when the people start coming, you know, they know, you know how we do. All right, the time now is 9 o'clock. This is one of her powerful numbers anyway. So she's born on the 15th of March, and she just celebrated a happy birthday. We want to welcome right here the one, the only spiritual advisor, oracle, and entrepreneur, and so much more. Welcome the one, the only Mama Ella.
Peace. I can never be serious around you. Like,
I'll drink to that.
how you going to play? First of all, That's a good thing that you shared about the Asiatic calendar.
Yes.
Earlier today, I was speaking about this is the new year
Right.
and the significance of April Fools.
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh,
Right. So
yeah.
April Fools is basic. Did you cover that or
No,
no?
I didn't talk about that. No,
So
go ahead.
basically, April Fools is like they fooled you into thinking that
Uh-huh.
the new year was January
So
the
it's
1st,
first.
but actually the new year is the spring
That's right.
equinox.
That's right. The
So
tropical
now
spring. Right.
they done tripped us over so we can't do our rituals. We
Exactly.
can't, like they say, do the spring cleaning.
Right.
We
Right.
can't, now bear fruit to what we have planted in the
Exactly.
winter solstice. So
Exactly.
now it's like April fooled you. You get what the first
Exactly.
month,
Exactly.
the
No, that's
first
right.
day of April. So that was good that you shared
Oh, yeah.
the real
Calendar day.
New
But
Year calendar year.
like I was saying, there's multiple calendars that you're going to see in history. I got a book
Right.
on calendars already. But I thank Asir the Duke of Tir, Dr. Ali Muhammad, and of course from the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and all the Asiatic teachings that they used to teach, that we're in that 25,000 to 26,000 year procession right now. So we will be in the 1509, which if you add it across, it still adds up to a 7, like 2023. Go figure.
Oh,
Let's go
yeah.
figure. So they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They know how they do this, and
Yeah.
we still can figure it out because we're brilliant people. We can still figure it out because we're brilliant people. But once again, Happy New You and Happy New Year. That's right.
Yes. Let me tell you something. Don't you know the good sister, Vicky Dillard? She hit me up today.
Oh, really?
And yeah, for my she hit me up and she gave me $100 cash app donation for my birthday.
She does that, man. I did a brief thing on her thing, and she hit me up with $100 just because I
She
gave her a brief
did.
breakdown. Yeah, she liked the happy birthday. Yeah. That's
I
all
was
right.
like, that was love, and
Yeah.
I said to myself, well, you know what? That's my karmic reward. That's my karmic blessings. Because
Yes.
as you said, the number 6, always giving. I'm always giving. I'm consistently giving.
Exactly.
So now it's time, like from January or whatnot to where we at March 22nd, master number 22.
Yep.
Like I've just been receiving nothing but abundance. Doors has been opening up for me. So one thing I said to myself is, damn, is it because we're turning into a new year? And then my higher self said, no, it's that you are receiving your karmic blessings.
Exactly. And you're doing some entrepreneur stuff. I see you counting money and doing
everything.
your thing.
I'm a mother. I'm a ATM owner.
Yes, you are.
I own properties.
Yes,
I do readings.
Yes.
What else? I sell herbs, natural herbs. Yeah. I'm a notary. You know that I can notarize paper. Documents.
Oh, you notarize. Oh, you're notary republic. Okay,
I'm a notary and mortgages.
Oh, wow. Get that a round of applause. Like I said, she's not only a spiritual advisor, oracle, entrepreneur, and much more.
Don't play with it.
You need to help me to get into that
ATM business.
The ATM right here in ATL. You know what I'm saying?
I told you about it.
Yeah,
I told you.
You did. Well, you told me when you were going into it. I said, okay.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah, you told me when you were going into it. Now, first and foremost, Mama, thank you very much again for coming on, and thank your king for allowing you to come on.
Yeah, no, the babies is out there crying. I'm about to go get 7. Yeah, because today he's been on 1,000, but we good. I'm about to let him from the cage. I'm about to let him escape from the cage.
He's on 1,000.
He's on 1,000.
It's all right. He understands. Yes. But we're not gonna keep you long because I know you got children duties and you're doing a lot. But
a
lot of people who don't know you, because you be on my show any now sporadically, different times, and I'm supposed to come on yours and let's have some fun.
Yes.
But whenever you're ready, you got to make sure I'm not traveling doing it, my man, because I got to travel in the first week of April. I'm going to Florida to go film and do some stuff.
Oh, that's what's up.
And tell the people now. You've been doing this for many years. You've been not only to help, but also you've been tapped into on another spiritual level, especially because your mother and father come from different land masses, but still connected to the same land mass if you go back in history. Now,
Yes.
when did you know that you had those gifts that the Creator blessed you with of sight? Because I was telling people on Lloyd Shahon show as he was showing the flyer of you being on tonight. I was just
Oh.
doing his show. I just did his show from 7 to 8 o'clock.
Oh
I said,
yeah.
"Yo, I remember going to her space and she did a reading for me. She was breaking it down. All she did was just had paper and she started writing. Just paper and writing,
I
paper and writing.
mean, I
I
think
got six
I
papers back and forth. How did you discover your gifts like that?
I feel, first of all, I feel like I'm one of the best. And
You
I
want
say one of the best because I'm not like, egotistic. I'm one of the best because I know there's other people that's on my particular level, but
it?
I don't feel like this is a gift. A gift is something that is outside of yourself, right?
Mm, mm,
This is something that is within all of us.
right.
However, we have to activate, our godlike potential or energy to realize that we all are seers or
Mm,
oracles and things of that nature. However, I started seeing, and it's interesting that we're talking about this, but I'm about to go back to that. But I started seeing spirits at 13 years old,
mm. Wow.
right? The first spirit that I saw was my grandmother. And it's
Wow.
interesting that I say 13, right?
Yeah, it's a power.
So I was actually sleeping in the living room, and my mother was frying food. She was frying fish.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in between different realms. And when you sleep but you up, but then you still in
Mm-hmm.
between the different dimensions.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I was starting to wake up, and as I was waking up, I seen the spirit by my door.
Mm.
So I told my mother, and this was 13 years old. I'm talking about I'm in the physical realm seeing a spiritual, you know, soul type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I told my mother about it, and she was just like, okay, that's normal.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Like
Yeah,
that's normal. The
of
thing
course.
about it is I feel like, especially here in America or whatnot, like we don't embrace more so our spirituality. Therefore, we are afraid to go to our elders or our parents if we have like an epiphany, or if we have some type of dreams, or if we have some type of vision. And we're scared because most of us grew up in a church,
Yes.
or we're religious,
Right.
and things of that nature. You remember Dr. Blair used to speak about the shadow people.
Of course. Of course.
I used to see the shadow people a lot.
Me too. Me too when I
Yeah,
was younger.
I
Yes.
used to see the shadow people a lot. And one day I said, "Oh shoot." I'm like, "Yo, these people are bold. Like they're
Mm.
just walking the streets, like roaming the streets, like." And then my higher self said, "No, they're not bold. Not everybody can see them."
Mm.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
If you have that third eye, or if you have the all-seeing eye, you can see spirits in different dimensions and things of
Yes.
that nature. So it's not that they are bold, it's just that, when you can see
You can
different
see.
spirits.
Exactly. Because I used to see them coming to me as a child to the point I used to hide under my covers
Right.
because of it. Because I didn't understand what it was, but they wasn't harming me, but they just was appearing in shadows and all that. I'm like, what the heck is
It's
this?
the shadow people.
Yeah,
And
those shadows.
sometimes for me more so, the shadow people appears like regular people.
Mine's come as animals sometimes. Animals
See?
on the wall, and they do like those type of things to me. A spider came to me one time, then it touched me, and then I'm like, what the heck? I was like, what the heck going on? And I was a
Right.
child. I remember this, and this was happening in Crown Heights when I was like
Mm.
8 years of old, no, 6 or 7 years of age. I remember those shadow peoples back in the day. So those shadow animals and all that kind of stuff. So, I know you telling the truth because like Dr. Blair would say, there's no truth until you decide what truth is. It was my
Truth
truth.
is not your truth until you figure out what is true to you. That's stuck
Exactly.
with me to this day. That's why I don't argue with nobody. I don't give a shit what you say. That's your truth.
Exactly.
I don't care how you feel, what you feel, when you do it, how you do it. That's how you feel, and you got to stick to how you feel
You
because
feel
that is your truth.
Exactly. Pet people, we're broadcasting not only on IG now, we're broadcasting on Facebook, we're broadcasting on King Simon Presents on YouTube and New Motivation on YouTube. So we have the one, the only Mama Ella in
Yes.
the building.
Yes. 1 second. 1 second. Let me go grab the baby. 1 second.
All right, I'm gonna take you out of there. Yeah, yes. So while she go get her babies, Mama Ella is not only a guest, she's our guest, she's a spiritual advisor, oracle, entrepreneur, much more. Of course, she owns ATMs now, so she's doing her thing. And of course, if you want to contact her for any spiritual consultation or consultation in business and owning ATMs, she could help you out. 646-780-9488. That's 646-780-9488. And remember, you could email her at samorishealing@gmail.com. That's samorishealing@gmail.com. Hit her up at IG also. Hit her up at your_majesty13. And don't forget her Cash App is available also at $, of course, $Ella Samori. Let me bring her back on. I know she's back in the building. Let's see.
Yes.
Hey, I know they all right over there. They all right?
They all right. They're infants. And then the thing about it, what you just mentioned that makes sense.
I can't hear you. You're going low.
Hello?
Oh, now you're back.
Oh, I was covering it up.
Yeah.
From birth to 7 years old is the best time to instill whatever it is that you want to instill in your children, because they're open to different dimensions. They're open to different ideas. They're open to a lot of things or subjects without any type of discrimination.
Yes.
So the main fact that you was able to see spirits,
yes,
and stuff like that at that age, that's a wonderful, epiphany, or rather that's a beautiful testimony.
Yes.
Because that is the time when your psychic ability starts to ground itself, I'm going to say. At 7, that's the peak at 7.
Yeah, that was the peak, yes.
Right. So like right now with my children, we do meditation. We listen to the Billy Carson meditation. I tell my son, you are an intelligent Black boy. So he's starting to go up to people like, I'm a smart Black boy. I'm a this, I'm a that. I tell him, you're psychic. You're beautiful. You're successful. So all of these different things at that age, that even opens up your psychic ability, because you're open to different things, like not just on a physical realm, but on a spiritual realm, feeding them that. So seeing spirits being able to come with that testimony of 6, 7 years old, that's a beautiful thing. I wish a lot of us was like that.
Yes, me too. I wish a lot of us was like that also, because I know it could be, I know my grandchildren, a lot of that is inside of them, but I don't know how well their parents are promoting my children, my sons, or their wives are promoting that, because you never know who's religious this and religious that.
Right.
It is what it is. That's what they're doing, but I implore everybody out there to tap in, because right now we are in what we call a 7-year cycle.
Yes.
Not only according to 2023, but also according to the Asiatic calendar, because that 15109 adds up to a number 7 also. When you add that 1 + 5 + 1 + 9, break it down, it's there. So it's not too far-fetched what they're doing, but they've thrown us off about a good 1,000 years off of our calendar. At least one of our calendars, because if you go to the Dogons, you have another set of calendars. If you go Upper Egypt, Upper Kemet would have another set of calendars. Lower Kemet might have Mexim might have this. They different calendars. I got a book on different calendars, and they show you that there's different calendars in different portions and different parts. And so it's very important that you recognize those calendars and how you do things, and how you do them on different levels, how you use them on different levels. But because we're in a 7-year cycle, paying attention to your spiritual tune, your spiritual intuition is very important in this particular year. And like I was saying this morning about 2023, although we like to break it down to the 7, I tell people, look, we keep on saying 2023. 20 in numerology is the awakening and the discernment number, being awakening and discern and clear judgment of what you're supposed to recognize in your awakening. And also it's a number of what we call some great purpose that we're supposed to do in this 20 cycle. Because since the year 2000, there's been a change. You know, Prince already sang the song, and number 7 himself sang the song. We're going to party till 1999, and then bop, we're into 2000. Prince is already on it from his June 7 energy that he was on. But when you have 20 and 23, you're looking at compound numbers from another perspective, and you got to remember that 23 in that 2023 represents the royal star of the lion and lioness. Those are the royal star of the lion and lioness. So it's telling you all you awakening, divine awakening people that are part of the royal star and lioness and star lion and lioness energy is to waken up. Start waking yourself up, and you're going to feel it, especially in a 7-year vibration. You got to pay close attention to your dreams, to your intuition, the little things that happens around you. Got to pay close attention to it, and you'll see what we're talking about is serious. You know, if you already notice, you should be already noticing, especially because you're already in tune.
Not only that, the earth is changing.
Yes.
We're living in a new earth right now. There's no longer the old earth. That's why all of these different like Babylonian things or different chaotic things are happening, so that we don't tap into the new earth.
Right.
You see?
Right.
And then not only that, to me, spiritually, I feel that the vid, or can we say that now, being that it's died down?
I would still stay away from it. The vid.
So I got the point. The vid on a spiritual level was the best thing that could have happened to us.
Yes.
We for the most part, everybody stayed home. Yep. That could have been a time for us to ground ourselves, to get to know ourselves better, to recap with ourselves, right? Even to build and bond with our loved ones, because on a daily basis, we're just getting up like a robot, getting up, getting breakfast, going to work, coming back and doing the same thing all over again. So when that hits, when the pandemic hits, everybody stayed home. And not only that, the earth was detoxing itself. Yes, nobody was throwing garbage on the floor. Everybody stayed home. Nobody's outside just smoking and just littering and doing everything. So I feel like on a spiritual level, that's a sign for us to know that the earth is actually changing.
Right. No, that's absolutely right. Because that whole, remember that it started around 2019 in Wuhan, and then it came to 2020. And again, that 2020 was showing its face. That's the divine awakening numbers, 2 of them. So that was a beautiful, for us in the metaphysics world, that was one of the most beautiful years for us, because there was a lot of, not just circulation of finance, but circulation of people understanding the different, because you remember I was out in my backyard in New York, just doing my live, breathing, and then doing my thing, and then
I was chilling,
we were chilling, heading down to Florida. I'm going down to Florida. I'm like, what y'all talking about? So, and I was enjoying every moment, but yet although it did, you ran into people that was always throwing that nervousness and that negative. And that's why in that particular year, I told people, remember 4 is the mental health number. So if you're not paying attention to your mental health in a 2020, which equals 40, which is a 4, you're not paying attention to your mental health. It can take you left instead of taking you right. So you got to be very mindful in these years and these psychic years. And please, family, please thumb up, share, like this broadcast to build the algorithm. Remember, sharing is caring. We got Mama Ella in the building.
And then, as we said, in terms of that situation, it all depends on how you benefited from that. Because again, your truth is not my truth until you figure out what's true to you. Exactly. If you felt that was a pandemic or whatever, then that's how you feel. Exactly. But for me, I felt that was like on a holistic, worldwide level. It was a cleanse, a detox. I was listening. Are you familiar with Carrie Cassidy?
No, I've never heard that person. Who was that?
Oh, Carrie Cassidy. I was listening to it yesterday. I want to listen to her show again. And she had this guy named David Morton on her show. he's like an astrologer and things like that, and he spoke about it. He said the origin of the vid was actually from a German scientist that went into Wuhan, and they was just messing around in the labs or whatnot, and they just messed around and created the vid. And it was really supposed to be it was really supposed to be fungus and like bacteria to throw into the world to depopulate the world. However, the guy, or a bomb, it was supposed to be an atomic bomb. That's what it was. It was supposed to be an atomic bomb or whatnot. And in the midst of creating the atomic bomb, they created
what it is, what it was,
what it is.
Well, look,
a German, well, and again, like I said, I'm gonna listen to that broadcast again, but that's the gist of it. Like, and that's why they said, "Oh, it was created in a lab." It was created in a lab.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Wouldn't doubt
that.
It
was created in Wuhan. It was created in Wuhan, but it was now there's another story coming out saying it was created by a German who was supposed to be attacking China.
I wouldn't doubt that. I wouldn't doubt that, but it's not. Again, we live and we're gonna die. I'm not caught up in that stuff too much.
Not die, but we're gonna
transition. Yeah, but we're gonna live, and people get afraid of it. You can't see the stuff that they kept on pointing out there that got people scared is why we got to stop promoting that.
And that's the reason, and that's another example of why that the earth is ascending, because of the fear tactic that they are throwing out to people is making you dumb down, comatose, and dead, with the words of Dr. fucking Blair.
Right. Hey, look, Bob Marley used to say, hey, wait a minute. If these people out there are doing so much 24 hours of wickedness, why can't we do 24 hours of righteousness? There's no rest for the wicked, the righteous, and the weary. No rest. So we all got to be a part of the solution and not a part of the problem. There's monks across the seas right now on the other side just meditating to maintain balance. We got to do it. Thousands of them. We got to do our work too. So that's why too much of I could have been listened to a lot of that stuff, and a lot of people coming with me. I used to, what, that would have stopped me from traveling, and I would have just been a nervous wreck. Had no time for it.
That was the time for you to get on your herbs,
man.
Stay on your meditation.
We was all on it.
Love your family. Change your diet for the most part. Detox from things that no longer serves you any good. You see what I'm saying? Like, that was a peak, especially it was Jupiter, Saturn, and it was Jupiter, Saturn, and it was another planet that made a conjunction during the winter solstice in 2020. And that was a sign right there that the world is evolving.
Right.
Because Jupiter is always about expansion and things of that nature. And then Saturn is the father. He's going to tell you, yo, this is how you do it. If you want to expand, I'm going to test you. A lot of people was getting tested.
Oh, yeah. Yes. A lot of tests was happening. Look, when things went wrong, I didn't go with it. That's for sure.
Right.
I stayed focused. I kept on moving. Even when they said I was asymptomatic out in Florida, I didn't.
I remember that.
I didn't catch no cold. Everybody else around me was sick. The only reason I would get mucus forming is because I was eating wheat, and that's what I shouldn't be eating. I have to calm down from that. But that's the only time I felt any kind. But everybody else was like coughing and having to go. I was like, look at this, and I was like, and it's so funny. I had an Ifa reading from one of the Ifa priests from out of Africa, who happened to be Abundance Child's. Both of y'all just had a birthday too. One you,
yes.
And he said something about people connected to the six. I should be very careful of while I'm traveling. Sure enough, the person that I stayed with and her boyfriend connected to the number 6. The mother connected to the number 6. The brother who came down, who had his little cold and stuff, connected to the number 6. All of these 6s was around me. When I analyzed, I said, ooh. And I said, wait a minute. This one born on the 6th. the boyfriend, his alignment numbers are 6. The
Mm,
brother is alignment number 6. The mother born on the sign that's connected to the number 6. I said, oh,
mm.
but I was in the sun, and it was good for me to be in that sun. I was
And
working.
that's why they didn't want you
Yeah,
to be in the
exactly.
sun
I was in
to
the sun.
activate because the earth was shifting. It
Yeah,
was
I was in Florida,
ascending.
man. I was in Florida. I was taking in that heat.
What Dr. Blair said, the earth is going from kindergarten to the eighth
Eighth
grade. And
grade,
if
that's
you
right.
ain't going to graduate, you're going to get left
You're gonna get left
behind.
behind. He said that. People should watch Dr. Delbert Blair again,
Nobody
family.
don't even know nothing about Dr. Blair, and
They
that's
playing.
sad.
Hold on, let me share his website because Brother Tony's doing still great works on his
Oh,
website.
really?
Oh yeah, they got they teaching hydroponic classes, they teaching aeroponic classes, they got magnetic classes.
That's what's
They're
up.
doing the meditation that he used to do. You remember he used to do the sun meditation, and he used to do the
Yes.
frequency, the hearing your own frequency. I still hear my frequency up to right now as I'm talking to you because of Dr. Blair's
Really?
training. I can hear my
Yes.
own personal frequency that I was created on in my ears right now while I'm talking to you. I know how to slow down the clutter, and but you should practice. That fastest way to hear your own frequency is be in your own room in the quiet, turn off all your electrical stuff, just close your ears and
Yes.
listen beyond, because you're gonna hear your veins, you're gonna hear your heart pulse. Listen beyond that. You're gonna hear all of the pulse, but listen beyond that, and you'll hear your own personal frequency of when your mother and your father, the sperm and the ovum, came together and did that big bang. That's a
Mm.
frequency. All of that is frequency. Dr. Blair taught us that back in Nicholas. We used to be in Nicholas, Brooklyn, in a circle, and
In a circle.
he did it at the what you call it, the remember the place I used to be on Flatbush and Church, the Marcus Garvey Center where you spoke at on 51st and Church
Oh
Avenue.
yeah, that was that the place
When,
where it's so far. I
you
was like,
you can't
damn, I
you
gotta
got
take the 2 train all the
yeah,
way to Church Avenue. God damn.
and you had to come upstairs.
Yes,
That's where you first spoke at. That's where you had your whole pigtails.
that was the spot.
That's where you spoke at the first time at my spot. That was
I
my
spoke
lecture.
there.
Remember, I was the one that produced that lecture. I remember that's why I used to do all my events before I went to Nicholas.
I remember. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Those
so
those those days was good days,
yeah, we was
man.
up in the Marcus Garvey, right there, 51st and Church, right there in Little Caribbeans. That's the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Haitians, everybody
Little
was there.
Haiti.
Little Haiti, Little Jamaica, everybody was in that area.
Yeah.
Because Nostra now is Little Haiti. Nostra and
Oh yeah,
Avenue D,
you're
that's
right.
Little Haiti,
It
right
is.
over there. That's Little Haiti. So
Wow.
and that was like her first time, and she was hood. When I tell you she was hood with
But
it,
I don't remember speaking there.
you spoke at the Marcus Garvey. Said you just was so much. You so much. Because remember, I
Wow.
had just a holistic event, and you spoke as one of the holistic speakers, and you was
It
talking
was
about
there.
Africa,
Oh,
and
well, that was so long ago.
yes, it
That's what I'm
was. So,
saying. I ain't no new chicken now.
no, you ain't no new
I
spring
ain't just
chicken at
come
all.
out. I've been outside. I'm grown up
Exactly.
now.
But what have been some of the pros and cons in knowing how to tap into people's ancestors or tapping into the ancestors around or the spirit realm? What has been some of the pros and cons for you, my dear?
Well, honestly, I keep a low profile with it, and I know how to turn it on and
Mm-hmm.
off. I'm grateful that I embraced my spirituality, or I'm grateful that I able to tap into the spiritual realm. However, I don't overdo it. Like I don't be just wanting to channel for people. Like my
Mm.
friends used to be like, "Oh, can you I need some answers. Can you I'm like, no, I can't just do that for you. Like, no. Who wants to do that? Who wants to just tap in like that? But the pros just it's just what it is still now. Just thankful to be
Mm-hmm.
able to do what I do or embrace what I do.
Right.
Cons, like I said, because I do not abuse, or
Mm.
I'm not like, how you say, like, it's not something, it's something normal for me. So it's
Mm-hmm.
not like
Mm-hmm.
something that I boast about where, yeah, I can do it. No, I don't. I this is something that I grew up on.
Yes.
So it's the second nature for me.
Yes.
So I don't really have like a con more so. But again, I'm just continue on to keep growing.
Right.
Strengthening myself, because although I feel like I'm a good medium, I know that I can be better.
Yes.
There's
Right.
always there's always room for improvement.
Improvement. That's right. That's right. Now, your mom, she's also a medium too, right? Your mom.
My mother is good with the dream world. The way she does her vision is she sees things in the dream world.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm.
know, and like any other mothers, you can't hide nothing from her. Like, hold on, go tell daddy. Go
Mm-hmm.
tell daddy. So you can't hide nothing from her. Like if I was to try, like when I was growing up with my mother, when I would try to hide something, she would go right to the place where I hid it.
Mm.
Like that's my mother, and she a Libra, born on the 19th of October. So my
Mm-hmm.
mother will go straight to the place. I used to hide my little joints. She'll go straight to the place. I'm telling you. When I used to puff puff, I'm telling you, my mother will go straight to the, and it's like, no, that's not the psychic stuff. That's just the woman intuition, you know.
Yeah.
But yes, my mother is
But
very
you got to remember though, her alignment number is
okay.
a 29, master number 11. She was
Mm,
tapped in.
yeah.
She and Sri Master Gano Grills born the same day. She was
Oh,
tapped in, no doubt.
Stream Gano
He
Grills,
was born the same
yes.
day. He born the same day. He tapped in. He's been
Mhm.
tapped in for a long time. He just did acting just to support himself and do his
Oh.
dreams. But he been tapped in for a while. You know what I'm saying? So,
Another thing is my grandmother's sister, my
mm,
grand aunt. Remember I used to tell you that she used to dream lottery numbers.
yes, that's right.
Numbers.
You did tell me
And
that.
she
That's
will
right.
play the numbers and she will win.
Mm,
And she bought houses from the lottery numbers, stacked lots of money from the lottery, bought property in Haiti. So to this day, we still have the property from the lottery numbers
wow.
that she dreamt, and she's long gone.
Wow.
You know
When
what I
was her
mean? My
birthday? You
grand
remember her
my
birthday?
grandmother's sister.
When was her birthday? You remember?
Oh, I don't know her birthday.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. You
Forget
know.
grandmother's because my grandmother name is Magella. That's
Oh,
that's where my name come from.
oh, get out of here! And it has a double L in it too.
Double L, yeah.
Well,
That's her name. And
double
she
L.
and she transitioned on March 15th.
Oh, get out of here! Whoa,
Yeah.
on your birthday too? She transitioned on your birthday?
That's why my mother gave me that name.
Wow, wow, that's powerful. Give her a round of applause in the spiritual realm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that double L in Magella is 33. That's a master number 33 with them double L's.
Not only that, my mother did not name me when I was first born.
Uh-huh.
So the day that I think the day before or whatnot, or the day that she was leaving, the nurses was like, miss, like, what is your daughter's name? What is your child's name? So my
Mm-hmm.
mother was like, oh my God, like, damn, what am I gonna name her?
Right.
And then she said, Spirit said, Magella.
And Magella adds up to a number 20 in numerology in the Chaldean system. So that deals with intuition also. So that's deep, man. Get that
Yeah,
around the
she was,
world.
she
You
was,
on it. You
she
on it.
transitioned. My grandmother transitioned March 15th. And that's when my mother was like, oh, yeah, hopefully one day she'll be able to come on and speak about all of
Yeah.
this different stuff. But,
Right.
elders, they don't really want
I
to
keep it to
come.
themselves.
Yeah, they're like that. But my mother has a lot of knowledge,
Right.
and she can tell you more about Haitian voodoo and things of that nature, and
Right. Right.
growing up in Haiti and what it was like, and our spiritual lineage. She will tell you more about that, to a certain extent, because my mother is the type that she want to preserve the inner, preserve the knowledge.
Right.
And
Somebody
she don't
somebody asking if your mother can channel any lottery numbers. Now, let me tell y'all something. It's interesting that she says somebody like her moms can channel a lot of one thing
her, my
about
my
the grandmother
grandmother's
can
sister.
travel. I wish I knew her birthday because this guy who wrote this book channeled a lot of numbers through those sciences. He wrote this book called How to Win Games of Chance, and he won it. He got the receipts. He won it 19 times in 1 month. 19 times.
C. Freeman Allen used to teach us that.
See, Freemanell used to teach it all, and I remember he mentioned Lloyd Strayhorn in one of his lectures too, because he wasn't, you know, a lot of people don't understand Lloyd has his way, and everybody see Freeman
Right.
has as well. But this brother, he then there ran his business through doing lottery, ran his art shows and all the things through doing lottery, and he was a brother named Ken Dickerson, and he was born July the 6th. Six are magnets to money; they're money magnets.
That's
You know,
right.
so that makes a lot of sense when I start seeing sixes and eights and all that kind of stuff. They are definitely, matter of fact, one of the largest winners of lottery was somebody born under the sign of Taurus, and that is also connected to the sign, the number 6. So
Yeah.
when I see that, he broke it down in the book. He showed biorhythms, he showed astrology, he showed the numerology, he showed it all in this book, How to Win Games of Chance. Kenneth Dickerson, y'all check him out. He passed on. I know his daughter,
Oh,
but he passed on years ago. Good brother. He used to be on Lloyd Strayhorn's show back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
that's
So
wonderful. I mean,
yes,
it's a science to that.
yes, it is.
Um, like I said, that it wasn't my mother
Your
that
grandma,
is my grandmother's sister.
sister, sister, grandmother's sister. Wow,
Mm-hmm.
wow.
My grandmother's sister.
Now, now,
Yeah.
now, when it comes to the health, and
Yes.
I want to show your website because you know you do a lot in health also, and I got your website here, and I'm going to share screen right now with Mama's website, Mama Ella's website. But
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? There it is. But
There it is.
there it is. She got all the herbs, my blood clot people. You know.
Yes.
Explore our shop and invest in everything from organic sea moss to Haitian style spiritual baths. She got all of it going on in her website. And this is her organic website that she's doing her great work on. Holistic health services. Now, who you studied under various people throughout the years. Now,
Yes.
who are some of the people that you studied and still are studying?
Well, the three main teachers I always give credit to is Professor Arnold Eret,
Right. Mm-hmm.
Dr. Sabi,
Yes, I
and
know, right.
Dr. Dr. Africa.
Yes, I remember you went. Yes, I get them all around applause and make great ones. Yes,
Those
yes.
are the three main people because once I got put on to Dr. Sabi would mention Eret a few times, which
Mm-hmm.
made me get his book,
Mm-hmm.
Rational Fasting.
And mucus diet.
Right, right, the
Yeah, I
mucus.
have that. I have that. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
So once you read those two books or whatnot, you pretty much will get like the concept of health.
Right.
And, and it's really, really easy. Like the body doesn't want to die. If you plug it with mucus kind of food, is going to you're gonna clog it up, basically.
Exactly.
You gotta
Exactly.
clog it up, and that's why he wrote the book, The Mucus-less Diet. So you don't indulge in mucus-forming
That's
foods.
right. That's right.
Like
That's right.
a lot of us don't know how to properly combine our foods, which I
Mm.
learned from Dr. Africa. Properly combining your foods,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
and things of that nature. The herbs, I that my knowledge of herbs I got from Dr. Sabi. However, I'm also self-taught.
Right. Right.
You
That's
know,
right.
I also have my bachelor's in nutrition and dietetics.
Mm.
You,
That's
you
right. I remember when you did that. Right. I remember when you did that. That's right.
yeah,
I
I
remember.
got my bachelor's in nutrition and dietetics. So I got the CUNY. I'm CUNY certified too. If you got
Yeah. Yes.
you know,
And you provide a lot on your website too. You're still getting the sea moss from out of Jamaica too, right? Are you still doing that?
Mars from Ponzi. Yes, I'm
Ponzi, how Ponzi doing? Oh, she doing. Lord have mercy, me
yeah,
can't see her.
doing good. Yes,
Lord have mercy. Also, our son doing? God, we don't want. I mean, everybody know who his son is if we mention him. But
yes.
how our son doing? Is he all
Oh,
right?
he's coming home. So allegedly, he's coming home. Not if not the end of this year, but next year.
Man, you want to tell him who the son is? You want
Yeah,
to?
Jacure.
Yeah, cure.
I always say,
Behind those prison walls, doing
yeah,
my bit, yeah,
he's making
doing my
music and
time.
yeah,
That's my man, Jack Q. I love Jack Q.
yes, yeah.
He born October 11th, man. He's powerful, man. He got a lot of powerful energy if he just be of himself. That's
Yeah.
all I can say.
The thing about it is this promoter that he had
Yeah, I
that
heard about that. Right.
was doing a lot of bad things to other promoters. So
And that's in England or Amsterdam? Was that in England?
Amsterdam.
Because Dr. Africa may he rest in peace, he had a very bad dealing with a promoter out there too, which was crazy too. That had to deal with a lot, and and he's just stopped messing around with certain people, man. And
Right.
sometimes out there, they try to treat you a certain way and try to handle us a certain way when we come out there. Just got to make sure all your money, if you're into something and you make sure all your money is plastic up and wrap up and make sure everything right when you go out there. Because we know that red flag. We know the red flag thing.
Yes.
I'm respectful for what you're doing as far as, of course, dealing with the herbs. Any sales going on now for your herbs and all that? Anything going on
I don't give sales because no, we don't give sales because again, my herbs come straight from the dirt of Jamaica, straight from the earth.
Yes.
Packaged, okay, and then shipped. So you're dealing with quality herbs. You're not dealing with something, non-organic. You're dealing with straight, pure, earthly herbs. So I can't give that for sale. I don't even overcharge on my herbs as it is.
That's right.
So why should I, I gotta pay Ponzi and them to go harvest the herbs, to ship the herbs, to bone, because it has to be bone dry in order for it to come over to the States.
Why is that? I never know that.
Well, because dealing with cross contamination, they don't want any kind of food to come here, and then it causes a food crisis or whatnot. So any kind of dry herbs, and nothing could be wet, no sauce or anything like that can come over. So if you dealing with herbs, it has to be bone dry.
Family, make sure you support her website, www.samori'sherbs.com. That's www.samori'sherbs.
I said, and that's a process.
Yes, it is a process. And you got to dry it out. That sun got to dry. They do the sun drying, right?
Drying, because you're on an island. So now, is it coming from the earth? So hear what my spirit just said, right?
Yes.
You got all of the different minerals that is activating the herbs before you even get it. You got the earth mineral, because some of it comes from the earth, like the guinea hen's weed and things of that nature, right? The earth. And then you have the sun that is activating it and drying it in the sun. And then also the air, because you can't have any worms or anything in between. Like Ponzi said, you got to pick out all the little things in between.
Yes, exactly. You also have a YouTube channel. What's the name of your YouTube channel so we can promote that?
It's Ella Samori.
Oh, Ella Samori. Okay, so we'll make sure we put that in the chat too. Ella Samori, YouTube. IT. Ella Samori. Ella Samori.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the YouTube channel, family. I'm gonna put it in the chat so y'all can support her on YouTube, because she does live readings on YouTube, family.
Donation-based.
And donation-based. Stop circulate. Spread love. Right up. You got to spread love with that, sister, when you go on there. I've just put it up in the chat, family. Here it is on the chat. At YouTube, Ella Samori on the chat. Make sure you show her some love on that YouTube. You want to get a nice reading and breakdown when you make that donation. I like what what the Joker said in Batman. He said, if you do something good, you should get paid for it.
That's right.
That's it. That's what I tell people. If I'm doing something good, my time is worth it, because we still circulate money to take care of our bills and our rent and our mortgage and our thing and our this. You got to circulate this energy, because people like free, borrow, can I buy, can I have, all that kind of stuff. But they don't respect sometimes people don't respect the circulation principle of circulating funds. That's what I loved about Reverend Ike said. Don't spend money, you circulate money.
You circulate money.
So it can come back to you 10,000 folds. That's what he taught us.
Just like with the ATM, my ATM business, right?
Yes.
The sister that who allowed me to put my ATM in her shop. All that money that's in the ATM is going straight to her.
Oh wow.
You see what I'm saying? Because it's in her shop. So the only reason why people are going to the ATM is to pay her.
Wow.
So
Wow.
me, we're just and then the money comes back into my account.
Wow. That's powerful. I
So
love.
is going to her while it's actually we're not losing out on money. I'm getting my money from the surcharge and you know putting a ATM in like a hair salon and barbershop. That's good business because it's always foot traffic and things of that nature. And everybody always want, yo, where's the ATM? You know, New York, yo, where
With
ATM? You got
yeah.
ATM? Yeah, where the ATM at? It's going straight to her. So we circulating. And that's why Sister Vicky Dillon, she circulated that $100 to me
That's
today.
right. And I circulate a book to her. I did all that. I said, come on, get on you should bring on your show and let her talk with you, man. Bring on her
Oh
to
yeah.
She got that energy. She got that energy. She born January 2nd. She got that energy. So that's a healing energy also. So I know she just did Brother Rich, which was very good too. Brother Rich's
Oh
show was very
yes.
nice. Yeah, I was watching that. And then I sent you a link to that sister that just did Erin.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, she was tapping it. She was doing her thing. I like how the answers she gave because I was like, okay,
I'm gonna
you
listen
know,
to her. I seen
yeah,
that.
listen to it. Yeah,
Um,
I know you wanted the best. I know you
no,
wanted the
no,
best.
no. I'm gonna listen to her. I want to see what she about.
Yeah, no, she's good. And then I sent her to Jerry Miller let Jerry Miller listen to her, and he's yeah,
Yeah.
he lives in Arizona. Him and his wife, Sandra. I sent it to Sandra and Jerry, and she said the girl is on target. This young sister's on target. She's on
All
target.
right.
There you
Well,
go.
well, well.
The
What
elders.
she's new or she's been on the scene
She's been
or
on it, but she's source has chosen her just like you've been chosen. Like everybody's been chosen from their own perspective. They
yeah,
chose. That's how. Sometimes it skip a generation. You know how it is.
yes,
But
no, it does. It
yeah,
does.
sometimes yes, I noticed that. Sometimes it skip a generation. So
Yeah.
you never know. So I'm just happy that you are still doing what you love to do, and you'll keep on elevating and growing. Loving it. Them children out there, you had a good old birthday too. You had a good time. I see y'all hanging out.
Don't even gas me up. Don't even gas. Don't bring me back. Don't bring me back. Don't bring me back. You know I
Yeah,
don't know how to act.
y'all was in Jamaica the other time for his birthday, so y'all was feeling JA and all that, doing y'all JA thing. Did you get to see Ponzi? You get to see
Of
Ponzi?
course, I was with
Oh,
each other.
okay.
Yeah, of course.
Y'all got to get some good herb. Y'all got to get some good herb out there.
I don't smoke reefer like that.
No more.
I puff. Just a little something, something.
You a puff pass. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
I don't. Yeah, I don't smoke. Yeah. Just a little something. But yeah.
Pass the kutchip on the left hand
Side. Yeah.
All that, man.
Yeah.
Oh man, but Ella, any last words you want to give to the audience before we let you go? Any last words you want to give to the people?
Yeah.
Spiritual words. Anything spiritual around what's going on in the world. You
we
download something.
we definitely have to stay true to ourselves. Staying true to ourselves and stop second guessing ourselves. That's and why now we are in so much chaos because most of us are always second guessing ourselves. Another thing that I will recommend the audience to do, what Spirit Realm is telling me, is that on a Friday, you want to light up for 3 Fridays coming forth. So this Friday, then the following Friday, then the one after that. We want to light up a yellow and purple candle and just say affirmations, say 3 affirmations, do a 7-day candle. All right, 7-day candle. Colors is purple and yellow on a Friday. So it's going to be from week to week, that because it's a 7-day.
Right.
But in the event, we want to say our affirmations on this Friday, and then two, we need to stop worrying about what we don't have and start to be grateful for things that we do have. We're taking away from the gratitude and the blessings that we have because we're saying we want more. More is going to come when we are grateful for what the little things that we have in front of us. That's how the universe works. The universe works based on energy. Thank you, Mama Universe, because it's Mama first daughter Earth, like
Yes. Yes.
Sister Myra L was saying.
Yes. Myra, yeah.
Daughter Earth, Mama Universe. Thank you, Mama Universe, for giving me this. You understand? Because a lot of us are ungrateful. We want things that, again, we see other people, and it's their journey.
Yes.
Everyone have to stick to their path. And I'm gonna also say this: learn yourself.
Right. 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 Right.
Learn yourself. Get you a natal chart reading by me if you don't know yourself. If you don't know your spiritual destiny or what you came back onto this planet to do, book a consultation with somebody that can help you if you can't figure that out yourself.
That's right.
Sit in silence for once.
Yeah.
Stop always wanting to be with other people. Sometimes we're running away from ourselves. That's why we're running away from ourselves, because we're constantly wanting to be with this person, and we got to go out and we got to hang out and we got to be on social media and we got to connect. No, we don't got to do nothing but stay black and transition.
Transition black, exactly, into the black womb.
Stay melanin, stay, you know what I mean?
That's
Like
right.
at the end of the day, love, another thing is it, you know, a lot of us are searching for love,
Mhm.
right?
Right.
But we don't understand that love is an inside job. It's an
Mm.
internal thing.
That's right.
Stop looking for your daddy in your husband.
That's right. That's right. And stop
And
looking
this
for
is
your
for the
mama.
sisters. Like,
Right.
this is for the sisters. I'm dead serious, because it looks bad on us. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Like, your husband, I was just speaking to you know, a brother today. He's born on the 24th, and I was telling him, like, the
Mm.
number 6, you have to be careful of the woman that you attract, because most of the women that you're going to attract might be looking for their
Mm-hmm.
daddy in you, because the number 6 deals with healing.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Exactly. That's right. That's exactly right. That's right. That's right. That's exactly right. You got to tell them that, because dealing with healing from family issues, all that kind of stuff,
So
forgiveness is what they need to do. Release a lot. They got to
so
release.
sisters, we definitely, in a sense, need to, like, find our true love or our self-love from ourselves. Like, no man is going to give that to us.
Vice versa.
Like, yeah, and vice versa as well. But as the earth is changing, because the
Yeah.
earth is changing, as
Mm-hmm.
the earth is changing, we need to make sure that the heart chakra is open, that the heart chakra is divine, and the heart chakra is balanced, because the planet Earth only deals with heart chakra entity and energy.
Mm.
So if you want to get on this mothership and you
Mm.
want to get on higher frequencies, we got to learn how to heal that heart chakra. So then anything past that is nothing but love, is nothing but tranquility, is nothing but peace, is nothing but healing. We will start to speak better about ourselves and speak better about other people. We will start to feel better about ourselves and feel better about other people, because let me tell you something: if the heart chakra is broken, how are you, like, how can you speak positively about somebody else if the heart chakra is broken? Because
Mm.
next is the throat chakra, right?
Right. 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 Right.
you
Right.
can't you can't speak positive if the heart is unbalanced.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
let me tell you something: planet Earth only resonates on love.
Mm. Right.
That's why, with all of this chaos that is happening right now, that's why the earth is detoxing itself, because these folks, it's their time now.
Yes.
It's their time now.
Yeah.
They trying to drink the adrenochrome and stuff like that. They
Mm-hmm.
they about to get exposed.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yep. 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 That's what it is. Well, Mama Ella, I want to thank you very much for all that you've done, all of it. Make sure y'all go to her website up here.
Yeah,
Look at that. 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 Look at that.
beautiful.
That's what we doing, baby. Spiritual healing, cleansing, and readings. That's what she's doing. So make
Yeah,
sure you check her out on her website, www.samorisherbs.com. Mama Ella, thank you very much. I know those 2 children are doing their thing. So make sure you tell them, give them a big hug for me, and send the greetings to everybody. Your husband too, man. Tell him I said, what's up?
thank you,
Fellow Aquarius, fellow Aquarius,
fellow Aquarius. I
That's right. That's
will.
what we do.
I appreciate that.
All right,
Yes.
beloved. All right, take care of yourself, and y'all make sure y'all support sister and go to her website and her
Yes.
YouTube channel. All of that. All right.
Peace and
Thank you.
love.
Peace and love, Mama. Take care. Bye bye. Give her a round of applause.
Yes.
Yes, Mama Ella. Yes. Yes. Very powerful. Very powerful. Very powerful. Very powerful. Thank y'all very much. Thank y'all very much. I love that sister. Very good sister. She's a very good energy. I've known her for many years. I put her on the stage for the first time. Matter of fact, she spoke at my lecture for the first time. And I've inaugurated a lot of people on my stage, my platforms, physical platforms, and also on my YouTube platform. So, I'm the initiator according to my cardology. Big up to Nina Divine and people like, of course, Aquarius Maxim. I'm born under the Jack of Spades, so that Jack of Spade energy. We initiators. We are the initiates into the kingdom. We gotta initiate y'all into the kingdom. So when we bring people like Mama Ella on these shows, I started with her years ago. That's an initiation. That's another initiation into another realm. Then when I have this beautiful sister coming on Saturday, this is the first time going to be on my show. Although she's done her thing, she's a publicist, a well-known author and all that. I'm initiating her in another level from my own perspective. This is Leela Wills, and we're protecting our children from predators. Got to protect our children from predators. So I'm doing a special report on the big protest that they're doing at City Hall in New York City. Hip hop, and of course the saying on the flyer is hip hop stands with survivors. So I heard Fat Joe might be coming out there. A lot of different people is going to be coming out. It's a protest. Stop tax dollars going to predators. Hip hop stands for survivors, stands with the survivors of predators in the hip hop community. Since that whole thing that blew out with Africa Mbada and Patricia and all the rest of the people that's been going through it, we gotta stand up. The website is hiphopstandswithsurvivors.com. And that's happening. We're doing a thing. We're doing the interview March 25th, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12 p.m. Central Time, but they're going to be doing the march on March the 27th, 9 a.m. in City Hall in Manhattan, 260 Broadway. That's right. Eric Adams, all of them, that's where he's at. So, I salute Layla Wills that's doing her things. I respect her. And that is the protest. Protect our children. Protect your children from predators, man. Believe me, y'all don't know how deep this thing could get, and usually predators have been hurt by somebody else, but sometimes these people get overboard and they can't change. I will kill for my children, and that's why some people, my own mother and sister, wouldn't even tell me if they got hurt by somebody, because they know me. As little frame as I am, there's a warrior in me, the saint, savior, soldier, scholar, healer, and killer that's in me, that my mother and my sister was afraid to tell if a boyfriend or a friend did something wrong to them. Afraid to tell me, because they know I'm like, I'll go to jail. that's just me. I'm one of those dudes. I remember one of my one of my former wives, one time, her ex-husband tried to say something crazy to her. Now, the ex-husband is like six something. And I called him out the phone and called him straight to his face and said, yo, I'm married to her now. Don't you do that. I was well trained in whatever systems and all that kind of stuff. And I just let him know, and he never did it again from my recollection. After we divorced, whatever they did, that's there. But I'm just letting you know that I'm just that person. So we got to protect our children, protect your children from predators, possible predators, uncles, boyfriends, wives, stepmothers, aunties, all of that. Protect and believe your children. And they say they touched them or whatever. You got to believe your children. Got to believe your children. I was tortured by cousins. And because I was afraid of them, and I was afraid of losing face with them, I was tortured by them. Not sexually, but tortured in a say, take off your clothes and rip you and swing you around, throw you around, and then tortured by my boy cousins on my father's side, and the girl cousins on my mother's side. So that led to me not really loving myself, because I thought family don't like me. And the people that I wanted to be around didn't like me. And then, friends, that's what also enabled me to hurt myself. So you got to think about what your children are going through at this age and those ages when they're being tortured or molested or fondled or whatever that's happening, and y'all not believing them. Protect your children. If y'all going to be in New York City or in the tri-state area, go to the protest. 9 a.m. March 27th, New York City, 2260 Broadway. Going out to that protest and support our sister I'm going to be interviewing her this coming Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And also join me on Instagram. I had a great time on Instagram. I think I'm going to do it in the evening time after my sessions, just close out and do it anytime after my sessions. Simon Says Tuesdays. That's Simon Says Tuesdays. I'm going to do it for a whole month. Simon Says Tuesdays, where I draw on a topic and then we talk about it and we can see how we can use the numbers and how y'all can help others when y'all come on the live with me. But you have to come on the live to talk to me. And don't forget, on the 26th, we have Nikki Shepard is going to be here. Mental health is so important, more now than ever. And don't forget, we have the doula coming in. Doulas aren't a luxury. They are a necessary. They're a necessary. By the one, the only Allegra will be the curator of MILF Made. And she's going to be on Wednesday, 11 a.m. on March 29th. And that's going to be an opening show right there. And don't forget, if you're into martial arts, May 5th and May 6th, got some great grandmasters and more grandmasters to appear. That's happening in Brooklyn at 759 Washington Avenue. I'll be having some of the martial arts come on and do an interview with them. Study martial arts. If you want to RMVP, studymartialarts.com, or you can call them at 718-210-3190. And don't forget, we will be doing New Orleans, those people in that surrounding area. If y'all can fly out, or we're going to be doing this 2023 Circle of Cosmic Consciousness Retreat. Myself, Nina Devine, Jackie Levine, Aquarius Maxima, Lloyd Strayhorn. We're going to be together for 3 days. We're going to have a good time breaking it down, having good teaching, showing you how to recognize the patterns in your numbers. If you want to find out that website is right there on the bottom. But let me blow it up for you real quick. Let me blow up that website real quick. There it is. All right. STShealing.com. STShealing.com. That is the website. Come on out. We're going to be in New Orleans. Big up to Lloyd Strayhorn. I was just on the show. Lloyd-Strayhorn.com. 800-581-4401. World-renowned astronumerologist and palmist. And book a session, purchase products, sign up for his newsletter, and of course, the courses. Take his courses. And remember, if you want my guidance card deck, my guidance deck, please email me at numerovation gcard. That's numerovation gcards at Gmail. And then I can let you know the shipping and handling. It's $44 plus the shipping and handling. This product has been helping me out with muscle pain and all that. This is my family's products. This is go to EPS Holistic Health and Wellness .square.site or call the number 929-456 3009. That's 929-456-3009. And if you want to learn the Dr. Africa method, please go to LailaAfrica.com. That's LailaAfrica.com. Drop Squad Kitchen, they still looking for more donation. It's still helping them out, but we did reach our goals. But the donation, the GoFundMe is still going. We're going to keep on supporting the sister until she tell me don't support it. You can stop. Everything is well, because when they, GoFundMe take a big chunk of things out. So make sure y'all support Drop Squad Kitchen when y'all go out there. A lot of people have been coming out, a lot of celebrities, a lot of friends, a lot of people have been coming out to support. Nicholas Brooklyn, big up to Nicholas Brooklyn. Lloyd Strayhorn is going to be at Nicholas Brooklyn, I heard. So make sure y'all tap in, go to the website, find out when Lloyd is going to be there. 718-858-4400. And don't forget, Dr. Shakira Moore, if you want to do iridology, order products, join the newsletter, book a iridology session, go to www.holisticapalace, that's holisticapalace.com, or go to her linktree /Holistica Healer. Check that out, Holistica Healer. That's at linktree. That she teaches, and she does her thing, man. Believe me, she is top notch when it comes to it. And please nominate me for this Forbidden Conscious Award, Forbidden Knowledge Conscious Award. I want to be on that stage, do a nice quick rollout in a beautiful suit and say, yo, I got the award. Stop playing. It's my birthday. Stop playing. So if you want to go straight to the link, just go to my linktree /King Simon the Numerator. That's linktree /King Simon the Numerator. And remember, past life consultation, psychic medium, spiritualist, hit up the Modern Day Sage at 800-774 4554. And if you want to get that magazine, go to infinitetimesmag.com. That's infinitetimesmag.com, and join the Infinite Times movement. And don't forget, if you want a tarot spread for spiritual advice, hit up Linktree/Mystic Ivy _333. If you want to go to with Ashra Kwesi to get the history and not the mystery, 214-371-0206. Make sure you hit up Baba Ashra Kwesi and tell him King Simon sent you. If you want to write your book, bring your writing dreams to light, contact the one, the only Susie Script at 914-361-9467. If you want to buy any of my books, go to Linktree/King Simon the Numero Veda. And you could also take the classes on Udemy. And you could also get my 8-hour course by going to Linktree/King Simon the Numero Veda. If you want to book a session, please text me your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022, 347-496-1022. My list is into May right now. We're into May, so make sure y'all check that. Accept what is, let go of what was, and have faith in what will be. And like Dr. B. Sirius says, I forgive myself, my family, and others for imperfection, because none of us is perfect in this realm. All right, let's get ready to close out with Dr. Blair's prayers. If you want to continue to support Dr. Delbert Blair family, all you have to do is go to his website. Here it is, themetacenter2.com, themetacenter2.com. We're going to close out with a prayer. So take the time out, quiet it down, be quiet, flow, and get ready to do the prayer. Here we go. Please, Universal Creator, know in my heart that I love you. Please protect me and this planet on which I live now. Please open my mind and my spirit and my soul to receive only truth and your love now. Family, I'm going to close out from IG. Thank y'all very much. Lock in. Have a good evening. And say it one more time. Please, Universal Creator, know in our hearts that we love you. Please protect me or us and this planet on which we live now. Please open our minds, spirit, and souls to receive only truth and your love now. Thank you, Dr. Blair. Thank y'all, family. Have a great day, afternoon, or evening. Whatever time you're going to watch this, thank y'all very much. And as we close out, as I like to close out, family, remember, one love, one aim, one destiny. Up, you mighty nation, you can accomplish what you will, by the great Marcus Garvey. Dr. Khaled used to say, regardless of land, label, language, there's one God, one creator, one creative force. And like Maya Angelou say, and still we rise. Continue to rise, family. Continue to be your greatest self. Continue to strive and do what you got to do in your life. Be your best. Don't take nothing less. Take care. One love.
Some people think that this esoteric knowledge is for the rich and powerful, when in actuality, the so-called 85% has a spark in them that if it is sparked through numerology, astrology, motivation, whatever, it will raise them up from an 85%, maybe to a 10%, and eventually they become the 5%. Or prosperous, righteous teachers. We gotta understand that this knowledge is not just for one class of people. We gotta get out of the class.
Content disclaimer. The views, comments, and opinions expressed by guest speakers or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teachers, scholarship, education, and research. For fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringed.
All at once. Stepping off, rising block, first strike to the floating rib kidney. This is going to give you that effect. So even if the person is taller than you, for the most part, you cut them down to size because they're going to get that. The second strike is to the button. This is also, like I said, once again, to get the attention off of what it is that I'm trying to do. I'm opening up. Wrist, shoulder, slide in, elbow, break the balance, knee up and out. Let's count that in numbers one more time.
Hey family, it's King Simon, the founder of Numerovation. Remember, if you want to book a session with me and get a Numerovation consultation, all you have to do is text me your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022. And if you want any of my books, go to Linktree/King Simon, the Numerovator. That's King Simon, the Numerovator. And your books are available on Amazon. Remember, I'm the El Numero Uno, the Numerovator himself. And if you want to book a session, all you have to do is text me. Make sure you get my books on Amazon. I love you. Peace. Hey, this is King Simon. Remember, make sure you go to my website, KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com. That's KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com or Linktree at King Simon the Numerovator. Get all 4 of my books, and of course, that's the Numerovation for Mental Stability. Numbers are simple, people are complicated. Numbers are simple, children's health is important, and no promotion is bad promotion. Just spell my name right. Make sure you get them now on all my links. That's KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com. Go now.